What's good, bedtime bandits? It's your girl Brett, and I'm coming with that late night 9 p.m. tea. So you already know what to do for me on the way in. Make sure you smash that like button. We are going to get something up on the screen. Just give me a moment. This was an impromptu live. I've been telling myself that I am not going to go live but once a week because of the simple fact that I do not get paid for my live streams and they are dependent on the supporters. And I don't want to put that on y'all. So I try to post as much posted videos as I can rather than wasting my time, not wasting my time, but coming on live stream. So I did only come on live stream because y'all have been blowing my comments up about this whole Tommy allegedly scamming folks things. So I know y'all have a lot of comments, so I just want to be able to respond to them in person, but I will not be up here long unless I am honestly getting the support. I'm not going to beg for it. I'm not going to cry for it. I really just need to spend my time making my posted videos where I can guaranteed that, my content is taken into high consideration for myself. So I appreciate everybody who does engage with the live and who does leave love on the live. And obviously, I only come here to speak to my real bedtime bandits. And what's goody? Y'all is in here early. Not you checking for your girl, Sheena Vina. Sheena Vina, you checking for me. Girl, I tried not to get on live stream. Remy! I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all special and whatnot too. I hope you're doing better, love. Have no fear, Darnell is here. And is my Dr. Zulame in the building. Okay, I love Bree. She dropping the moons. That's how you know it's a real bedtime there. Tomorrow, Tunde, shut the front door. Oh, goody. I must came on at a good time. Oh my gosh. And not y'all liking it on y'all way in. Before y'all even sit down, y'all must already heard me say if I don't get that love and support, then I'm out of this thing. Y'all always trick me into staying. So, and I need you. And I want you. Okay, y'all. So, did y'all see my little short that I posted? I finally caught a live Sagittarius gang. Yeah, you was late the other day, but did y'all see my little short that I posted? Let's start it off with this because unfortunately, Shamar has broken his stance on his positivity and trying to change his life around. And even though we all had high faith in him, we've been watching this content for years, months, and days, so we already knew that he was going to revert. But we tried to have as much faith as we could. You know what I'm saying? But just for it's and giggles, we're going to play this before we play anything else because apparently Shamar was looking for me. I said, not Shamar looking for me like he ready to pay that alimony. Not him looking for me, y'all.
Man, pen me call bedtime. Picking up that bedtime.
And I'm like, me. I'm like, well, how long does it take you to answer the phone for the princess, you pendejo? Oh, God.
This the bedtime.
Why he called the wrong person, y'all? Why this man? And regardless of if he called the right or the wrong person, I appreciate me being a thought on Shamar's mind. Y'all hear the way he said, like we was friends or something. Like, let me call bedtime. Let me call bedtime. See what she up to. Like we be talking on the phone a lot or something, Shamar. He did call the wrong person, y'all. But regardless, we got the tea, and that's all what it's about. It's about getting the tea. But I felt so special, y'all. I was at out and about. Yeah, I wasn't at work, but we got a lot of things going on. But I was out and about, and shout out to I think her name is SRA up here, but she has a different name on other platforms. But she sent me the clip and was like, "Yo, Shamar, looking for you. He trying to call you, girl." And he ended up calling the dang on wrong blogger. But it's all good because I've seen this content posted across many platforms, and it seems like a lot of people are leaving in that he attempted to call me first. So I do appreciate that, Shamar. Now, if y'all don't know, it has been going down like a dog pound, and I ain't talking about the good way that the Bussy Bunch like to do. I'm talking about Shamar. Shamar ain't even in this, but Shamar on the screen, so he got me thinking about it because he done put himself back in the tea. Honey Supreme and Tommy have been going at it. Now, I got to give it to Honey Supreme. He was maintaining himself and his loyalty to others without necessarily breaking his loyalty to Tommy. But I think once money got involved and Honey Supreme realized what he could possibly be making on his own, things who's got a little sticky? Free hour, free hour, free hour, free hour, gang, 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 gang. And I really think that y'all seen my intro that I've been dropping in my videos. If you're a real bedtime bandit, that I have consolidated with Shamar, Alvo, and Tommy. And really, Alvo motivated me to make that intro because I low key missed him. And I know I'm not forcing it on y'all because y'all see it in the comment, but I low key missed him. So that's why I put it together, my little intro, so we can have a little piece of Alvo in every video, you know. Free Alvo. Yeah, thank you so much for turning up that super chat. Don't make me not have to yell at y'all tonight. Y'all really trying to make me stay up here. Y'all dropping me super chats. Y'all turning up the super chat. Oh, y'all trying to trick me tonight. I got my eye on y'all. But anyway, money started to get involved. So I know a lot of people have been posting clips everywhere and they are on it. The girls are on it. They are dropping the hot tea back to back to back to back. Usually I be on it, but I got some things going on in my life. So really I'm only here right now to kind of explain the things to y'all that y'all really not understanding on the back end of what's going on, because obviously Tommy has been accused of scamming multiple different times. But I think what people are confused about is the scamming being 3 different ways. Okay, there's those comments that were shown in the video, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, then Tommy's ex mod did it. I don't want to say expose him, but they're alleging or saying that something is going on weird with Tommy, and people saying that they have been scammed by Tommy. However, I believe that the proof that they did bring up was a little confusing to a lot of people, and it got everybody all over the world trying to figure out what's going on, and it's also making it look like it's not true when you don't have your facts all in a row, you know, or what you think may be facts. Hold on, he locked up Akon voice. Where Megan's life been? Megan's life, you need to go ahead and exit up out of here and go to my shorts and go run through them real quick. If you want to send Albo a gift or anything, all his information is up there. We got his lockup dates, his release dates. We got it all, sis. You gotta stick with the bedtime bandits. I don't know where y'all been at. If y'all want the real, I ain't gonna say the real tea because the girls do be dropping the tea. But if you want somebody to analyze it and break it down for you, this is where you need to be. Tommy should have never started. Okay, now we get that. Yeah, let's get to talking in the comments because I'm really not here to play no video. I'm just really here to talk to my bedtime bandits and answer all the questions y'all have. If y'all stop answering questions, y'all stop sending super chats, y'all stop liking it, I'm gonna get up on off of here. Tommy should have never started this mess going in that man inbox being messy. And I think between all of the, you know, channels, CPS calling, ADP, Adult Protective Services calling, reporting pages, they all started that mess off in the Bussy Bunch, like little quadrant that we have over here. And now when it comes back to bite them, they're like, oh my God, why is it happening? Because you motivated people to do this. And once you give them the secret sauce, best believe when they get mad at you, they're going to use it against you as well. That's why I kept telling y'all months ago that all the back end YouTube stuff need to be kept between amongst creators and bloggers. Y'all don't need to get the supporters in on y'all back end mess, but they be wanting to carry out, you know, they want to carry out their vengeance, and they don't think about it till it comes back to bite them. But I ain't gonna say that Tommy should have never started the mess, because technically that's what Tommy does. Like, if this wasn't Shamar's consistently, like say it was another person like Clue, for instance, and Clue and him and his boyfriend broke up and Tommy wanted to see, reaching out to the boyfriend would be the thing to do. I think Tommy gets caught up in being a creator versus, because we're all creators, but he gets versed up in being a gossiper or a blogger, or actually being a part of the blog or a part of the gossip. It's perfectly fine, in my opinion, to reach out to him and try to get the tea. But to try to manipulate his mind in certain ways is where it starts to get messy. To try and make him upset with a person just so you can get some tea is where it starts to get messy. And like I've been told y'all, Tommy even said in his last video that I put in my video that Honey Supreme did not give him what he wanted on that interview, and he admitted to it. And Tommy always does admit it to him. We got to give it to him, whether it's wrong or right. He does admit to it. He said Honey Supreme did not read Shamar down like he wanted him to read him down, and that's why he felt like Honey Supreme wasn't worth the interview. Now let's scratch this whole word called interview. Okay, let's scratch it. Because if you're looking for somebody to come and talk badly upon another person, to be a quote unquote interview, it's not an interview. An interview is a mutual agreement, a neutral agreement where people come on a platform to ask questions and give their real insights. Now, of course, the reporter is always going to try to pull things out of you and ask you questions that might make you uncomfortable. But to say specifically that they want you to talk badly about somebody is not an interview. That's a panel. That's maybe a podcast. That's maybe a conversation, a sit down. But the word interview is we just need to take that out of the whole scenario because that's not what an interview is. Tommy might need a lawyer on retainer, LOL. Okay, well, oh, Megan, I was just kidding with you, boo. Well, you got time to get the tea, but I appreciate you. The name Honey Supreme be having me tickled. That's why I keep saying it. I'm like, I don't know who this Brandon is, but I'm saying Mr. Honey Supreme. And somebody told me the other day, they were like, nobody says Bussy Bunch like you. I said, that's because I created it, honey. Sure did. They 100 talk too much. Yeah, they tell on themselves half the time if you just listen and see everybody else be watching for the keys, the entertainment, and the reads. Half the time, unless I don't have any content to post, I'm not even posting them going back and forth and arguing because we don't get no information from that, okay? I'm trying to get the information. I'm trying to get that ski. And I got to give it to Honey Supreme. He dropped the content today. I think he gave us a 12 to 14 minute long video and he was reading Tommy down. But if y'all don't know why he is reading Tommy down, and this is something that is a little sketch to me. These are the parts that we haven't figured out, but that's believe we're gonna figure it out tonight, especially as soon as I get another super chat. Okay. As soon as y'all but y'all are smashing that like button and I appreciate y'all for that. Please hit the like button on your way in and please help support the channel by sending CAs and super stickers. Thank you for your support. Exactly. Because lives do not pay me, y'all. I only get up here to speak to my bedtime bandits, and that's why I want to get. Sometimes I get on and get off quickly because I do not want to put that hassle on y'all. But I appreciate it if y'all do. Tommy's still a new blogger, having to learn, and I do agree with that. Yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black, and I do agree with that. I feel as though Tommy is learning, and do I think that Tommy is picking up on his learning? Absolutely. I think Tommy is also learning the internet in a different way than most people. Like, how I learned the internet was observing, watching a lot of people, and also research. And I know it sounds redundant. It sounds like a cliche thing, but I hear stuff that they even tell y'all about YouTube in their videos that's just incorrect. It's just incorrect. Like, I have the facts, and even if he had more facts, he would probably have more protection on being able to negate certain allegations that people do put on him, because your proof is in the palm of your hands. You have all your receipts. It's just about you taking the time and the effort to go and pull them out, because Honey Supreme was dropping receipts today. He was responding. He was playing pieces of Tommy video and then responding to him, honey. He hops on the content. So I think Tommy is learning, and I do think whether we realize it or not, he is trying to direct himself down a different avenue slowly but surely. And I completely get it because he doesn't want his people to completely fall off. But it'll be nice when he actually starts doing some of those actions, like reaching out to other bloggers, to other content creators, collabing with other content creators. But I do think that he's somewhat scared, because we all know that the way Tommy speaks, I don't think he can necessarily hold himself back from saying certain things about people. And if you say the wrong thing about people who are not on the same vibration as you, things could go really, 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 really bad. So I think that that's kind of why he knows Shamar is almost an easy game, and Shamar, he's used to Shamar clapping back. Anybody else clapping back kind of takes him out of his element a little bit, but he's working on it. I got to give it to Tommy, but he definitely needs to lay off the Shamar content. Money should have been left out of the situation. Which one? With the whole entire interview, JP? Tommy still unbiased. Honey Supreme sound like a Taco Bell meal. Tommy, hey, now why would you do that? Now everybody just thinking about it. Got Crunch Wrap Supreme. Thanks a lot down there. Y'all remember that time Alba was in here dropping burritos when him and Tommy was arguing in the live. Tommy had him on earlier. They was up there again, Dollface. So was they arguing this time? Because I did watch another blogger's channel where him and Tommy was going back and forth. And I would play Honey Supreme's live, but I got to break it down and bust it down because it's way too much cursing in there. But I do have a response from Tommy. But were they arguing or were they smingling? I want Zeus to do a Shamar show with his exes and they compete for Shamar. Oh, y'all hear Yellow trying to take my alimony. Zeus is one person or Zeus is one network. They ain't got to get all the money. The Bussy Bunch is feeding about 72,000 of us right now, at least for the summer. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got to spend my real money on groceries no more. Not you trying to take my coin, sis. Mila. Okay, Aaron in the building. I love seeing your pretty thumbnail all over my comments. And now you made it to the live stream. Y'all make sure y'all turn up that super chat. Y'all already know what to do. I don't want to have to turn y'all every which way but loose. Smash the like button on the super chat. And I think that's probably why everybody not live now. And Tommy also delete the interview. Tommy the gossip. That's you, Tommy. Is this a fake page? Yeah, he deleted the interview, the whole entire thing. You delete. Who is that in under Tommy's thing? Because I know Tommy has a new page, a backup page, and a new page. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and show Tommy some support to his backup page. Apparently, some people are trying to do something to his page. Now y'all know I do not agree with majority of the things that Tommy talks about on his channel, but I would never mess with anybody's livelihood, and I'm not a fan of doing that because people could do it to me as well. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and follow that and turn up that super chat. But I did not know he deleted the whole entire interview. But honestly, it's a move that I definitely think I could have expected from him. But I wouldn't have played with my money like that. I honestly would. And did. Is that you, Tommy? Stop playing around here, son. We ain't. Because we don't do no little birdies, okay? We don't do little birdies. We only go straight to the facts. So I'm going to have to go check it out unless you let me let us shoot Tom. That Tom, that ain't a cute name. Tommy the gossip. JP Ski coming through with the super chat. Y'all trying to keep me up here all night. We can do it. Oh, no, we can't. We can't do it all night. Y'all don't get caught up in that. Tommy cut that boy off. Tommy took him off the page. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense if you don't want him to get no more clout. And, you know, because the more people who go to your page and watch it, the more you mention his name and talk to him, the more people who are going to go over there to his page. So Tommy said he cutting all ties, boy. But I could imagine that being an emotional move, but I wouldn't have said I would have necessarily did it because the interview did go well. Tommy did take his time to do it. He did produce the content on his channel. And even though it does have him, other boy in I say other boy, Mr. Honey Supreme in it, it is still Tommy's content and he can do what he wants to do with it. But I completely get it, man. But it be getting too personal sometimes. And that's why even me, when I speak to any of them on the back end, front end, or side end, I let them know. I don't have to say it later on after they done gave me all their tea. I do not like to have personal conversations with you because I will talk about you. I am going online to clock your tea. Okay. So I don't want any personal involvements, but I can completely understand it's his channel. He can do what he wants. Love me some Tommy. I know you do, Dollface. He cut the Honey Supreme live. Yep, that's what he's saying. Oh, yeah. Tommy said he cut that ish. He right there. Proof is in the pudding. He said he cut it. It's gone. No more. Bamboozled. Panoozled. Damn, Shamar, you follow me everywhere. Y'all stop. Shamar ain't in here. Oh, Shamar is in here. Hey, Mama. Oh, Lord. Don't do him like that. You be talking about that man on the internet 72,000 days a week. But I got you was over here first. I can't give that to you, Tommy. You was over here most. But Mama tried to call me earlier. What happened, Mama? How you gonna call the wrong person? What y'all beefing about, man? How do we get back to this beef? Is it Honey Supreme waking it up again? Because Honey Supreme, I'm about to drop the tea. Hold on, I'm gonna need another super chat. I'm gonna need both of my ex-husbands is in here right now. I would need another super chat because Honey Supreme sent me a DM. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why he sent me this DM. I feel like Tommy, I feel like you now. I feel like the Dantana. Okay. Of course you did, Ree. So since Ree waking up the tea for y'all, I don't know what's going on between you and Mr. Honey Supreme. Shamar, you're gonna have to give us the tea because y'all was just both up there going in on Tommy. And not to say that y'all should be linking up and my ops linking up. I'm like, what in the but Mr. Honey Supreme just sent me your video, Shamar, doing things that I'm sure you probably don't you don't want me to see you doing, if that makes any sense. Now, I don't know why he is spreading your corn around, and I did not want to respond to him personally because I wanted to respond in my video. I know he's probably not familiar with Bedtime Reacts, but I do. I'm not saying that you're right or wrong for doing whatever you're doing, but I do not condone in spreading around people's corn. So I don't know if he wanted me to post it. I don't know if he just wanted me to see it to believe it so I could clock it as facts that Shamar did send him the video, or if he's just upset with Shamar again. But Mr. Honey Supreme did send me a video of Shamar doing some certain things. And I'm sorry that he's releasing your corn, Shamar, but you can't, don't be sending them, don't send them in no more video. Shamar started with you today, Tommy? He did, but he got a right to, though. Like, he got a right to react to any of your videos at any point in time. That's just my opinion. If you got 72,000 videos on your channel for him to go and react to, or he can react to them. You've been talking about the man every day of the week. At this point, I think y'all should just go read for read, read for read, read for read. You know what I'm saying? None of this, oh, they picking on me, I'm picking on them. Let's just go read for read. If we're going to hop up on the internet, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it tonight. But I do see you trying to head in a different direction, Tommy. And y'all know I support every single last one of y'all. He my op. Shamar, what you call it? Your op. I feel you, Shamar. Hey, man, once you cut him off, cut him. The only person you seem to connect back with is Tommy the Gang. I get why he deleted it, though. All this talking, now the live gone. So there's his clout. Exactly. No, I completely get it too. It's a catch-22. Like, if he wanted his, I get it. He put the work in for the content. He can do what the hell he want to do with it. But it's just crazy that all this drama is going on and we can't even stick to real content. He called you last night. Did you talk to him, Shamar? Oh, Honey Supreme in his thing. Y'all are doing the most. Honey Supreme, what talk to us? What's going on? Why you send me that video? Don't say it in the comments because you can only say certain things in the comments. But why you and y'all shout out Reby. Please make sure y'all shout out Reby in the chat between her, JP Ski, and everybody leaving me super chats there, single-handedly supporting the live. And we got all of my ex-husbands in the live tonight. Not quite you yet, Honey Supreme, but we working on it. Y'all are doing the most. Okay, Honey in the chat. Okay, Shamar, what I do to you for you to come at me? Well, you did spread his corn from the very beginning. That, I think that was a strong move to do just because your feelings was hurt. I get it. He did hurt your feelings. He did do you wrong. Shamar said he come on down there, you know what I'm saying, and get it in like a 2020 twin. And then he played you on the back end with Larry. I get it. But releasing his corn, I think, was enough of revenge. So he's probably going to be mad at you for life after that, you know? Hey, Bedtime, spark dancing this. And I'm just giving my opinion, y'all. I know y'all don't have to listen to me. I'm nobody to y'all, but you know, I'm just speaking my opinion. But I appreciate all y'all being in my live chat. Honey Supreme, Tommy the Gossip, and Shamar. I really appreciate all y'all showing me love. Shamar, why you post my inbox? Hey, that's one thing I learned, Honey Supreme. If you don't want nobody to post your DMs, you better watch what you be sending. I get you, Mar. He went back today. He want me back, but I'm not taking somebody back who talking to my op. You become my op too. Shamar, no cursing in my chat. Put like an exclamation mark instead of a I next time. Yeah, he posted your DMs or your screenshots. Yeah, oh yeah, he did clock and you say you was calling. But you already told us that you was trying to get Shamar back. But you can't be trying to get Shamar back and still hanging with Tommy. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe that you're able to be friends with whoever you want to be friends with on this here internet. The thing is, Tommy specifically is Shamar's number one op. So you probably should have kind of moved around, shook around, and went around. But you already made the connection now, and what's done is done. I think at this point, we just need to keep it straight content. Oh, so that's why you sent me the video, because he posted your DM. It makes a lot of sense now. See, we getting the tea right here. Tommy live. Yeah, he left. I figured when he wasn't in the chat no more. Who said that? I love the new intro. You like it? Thank you so much. I appreciate you for watching. I was just telling them that and it's one I want to let y'all know. Wasn't that you, Sparks Cat? Who was that? Was that you, Boo? I don't want to say the wrong person. I think it was Sparks Cast, but either way, I didn't want to tell my sources before because I know a lot. They've been making a lot of little bedtime bandits out here and whatnot. But she did. One of my supporters, I think it was Sparks Cast, that originally sent me that clip to who said that? Who said that? Even though everybody want to use it now. Anyway, but I did decide to throw it in my intro, and I figured you would know that it was a little nostalgia to you. I'm grown. What happened? I know you grown. Shamar, shut up. Hello said that I love the new intro. Let's get these likes up. Yeah, double tap the screen. All right. So, Mr. Honey Supreme, oh yeah, okay, it was Sparks Cats. I didn't want to get it wrong, but Sparks Cats is the one who sent me that, and that's how y'all know when you see it in anybody else's video where it came from because a supporter sent me that. It's me watching you, my computer, and Tommy live on my phone. I love the two of y'all so bad. Oh, here, you love me and Tommy Gang, and that's one thing I love about the platform that I built over here. We all support every single body. And Tommy, if you is on live right now, you listen to this live stream, stop telling your people to stop supporting me. Please. Because it's not fair that you get to come over here in the live chat and you get to show support, but you bringing down my whole algorithm, making your folks feel scared to support people. Now, I get you don't want them talking about you in the comments, but they can like the darn video. Please stop motivating negativity if you don't want it to come back your way, because that is not fair to everybody else on the internet. What's wrong, Mar? What happened? What should Mar do? I won't pay attention. And don't do T Baby Sanders like that. She really does support you, Shamar. But I don't know what happened. Honey Supreme need to. Okay, I'm not. Y'all know how I do over here. I'm gonna be skipping over some of these comments. Y'all can read them on y'all own. But either way, as y'all know, Tommy and Honey Supreme are clearly going back and forth because of this whole scam thing. And I'm honestly, I don't like to speak to y'all on a personal level because I don't like to build no personal relationship. But I don't know, me and Mr. Honey Supreme might have to hop on the phone. But I'm gonna tell you, I ain't paying you nothing, okay? Because I'm gonna get the content regardless. You know, I know you got your pay over there on that side of the internet, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because my whole goal for y'all is to make content. I want to be able to post y'all content while y'all clocking tea. Hold on, Honey Supreme. You dropped some tea earlier too. You said that Tommy had you do a fake argument with him. Oh, clock it. You and Tommy was doing fake arguments for content? Clock it. That boy better stop playing with me because I know people in Chicago. Do I need to make a call? Bring, 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 bring. Every time I'm on, nigga, bling, bling. Don't make no call, Shamar. Shamar, I thought you was staying out of the drama. You ain't getting staying out of the drama. I love your house. It looks so nice. I'm low key jealous of those little double doors that you got with the the little window panes on them. I really like those. Don't get into drama, Shamar. I know he's sending out your corn and whatnot, but yeah, it's a lesson to yourself to not send your corn out. But anyway, let's get into. Sorry, y'all. I just dropped a little bit of tea on y'all. I'm trying to see what Honey Supreme's saying. I'm not going back and forth. I'm done with Tommy. Well, you need to go back and forth and get your content because Tommy is done with you. He said he cut you off. He cut you off at the. He said he cut you off, so you need to get some content back up on this here internet. The folks like you in the chat. I know you all be in my comments. The people like you in the comments. The only thing you have to do for yourself at this point is keep the content going. That's all you have to do. I'm not personally connected in the Bussy Bunch whatsoever. Shamon's Avon Tommy or my Bussy Bunch babies, you know what I mean? But I'm here for the entertainment and the entertainment only and to clock the tea. You can drop the location. Shamar said drop the low. And did y'all hear apparently some and I don't like to talk about other bloggers on my channel because it's not specific to them, but Tommy said that he was going to go run up on a blogger, and the blogger said that they was coming down to Atlanta Friday. What? That's crazy. Is we really getting this crazy, y'all? Is we really getting this out of pocket? Clock it, Big Marco, don't do it. You booked it busy. Exactly. I love the door. I know, right? I love the double doors. Very cutesy, very demure. Everybody keeps saying that Shamar apartment looked like a house. Of course, yeah, we back. Everybody really feeling your crib. Like nobody really got ish to say. Stop you and we'll make a good couple. No, yeah. See, that's one thing we gotta stop doing. We gotta stop pushing him on individuals that aren't good for him because y'all know, just like Albo, I was on Honey Supreme's side at first when it came to being with Shamar, but the linking up with Tommy thing was a hard hit, man. It was a hard hit, but I can say, Shamar, that Honey Supreme has not said one bad thing about you to Tommy. When Tommy speaks bad about you, Honey Supreme does say, hey, don't speak bad on Shamar. And you know that because you watch my videos and he does not allow him to speak badly on you. That's one thing I can't. He said he been cut off. Shamar ain't hearing it. Shamar say, Tommy ain't going to do nothing but talk and sit on the, what's that, bed? He said Shamar speak bad on you, though. Yeah, but you did leak his stuff, too. So it's a catch-22. That's why right now I think y'all are at an even level. It's a bittersweet symphony. Bittersweet. Never gonna get the best of me. And come on, Honey Supreme. Now I'm not. I don't speak on certain things, but come on, come on, Supreme. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, Supreme. Give him a chance. I can't deal with y'all. That's going to come one day for Marco house load in my apartment. Yeah, my apartment do look like a house. Exactly. And look at you typing. Since everybody want to say something, I can't read and write. People be killing me, boy. Hand heart. All right, y'all. Y'all, I love it when y'all come and bring me the tea directly. Now I'm on. Look, this is what I'm gonna do because I know y'all probably gonna get the tea from 1,000 different places, but y'all already know over here in bedtime we break it down, bust it down, and analyze. Oh, hold on. The screen is about to go black terribly, but y'all don't go nowhere because we got Honey Supreme and Mama hanging out with me this evening. But show y'all something. You about to be on the big screen, Honey Supreme. Give me 1 second, y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. Drop moons in the chat. In the meantime, keep my my babies in there entertained. Smash the like button on the video. Do you smash the like button, Mama? Y'all, sorry, it's just certain things y'all can't say in my chat. Do please be mindful of that. And I only have one bot in here tonight, so she's doing the best she can, which is a wonderful job because that's what she does. Duh. Hold on. Y'all for joining me again.
What do you think you are to say that?
Hold on. He wilding out. Now I ain't give up all the questions. I ain't gonna lie, you was cursing.
They go.
What's the other one? You be playing with the tea. I'm trying to play y'all specific.
Bite shit. All my time expensive. You won't never.
All right, y'all. Now, again, Honey Supreme did drop some tea, but I have to go break it down and bust it down because there's a lot of cursing in there. But basically, Honey Supreme was basically just exposing Tommy, saying that Tommy was the one, because y'all know Tommy made this whole video saying that he is cutting Honey Supreme off, and that Honey Supreme is ungrateful for the interview money. Now, let's get into the interview money. There were two separate people who sent their interview money. One of them is a consistent supporter who has been a consistent supporter for months on this platform. And I know a lot of people think it's something sketchy with her too, but she has never one time tried to reach out to me personally. I have never even seen her in anybody's comments frequently. I think that person actually does their own thing in real life. Now, I could not be sure about that, but that is a complete separate person from the scammer that they are quote unquote alleging. Tommy said he was using Chat GPT. Okay, that's why Tommy, never mind. That's why Tommy went live, because he afraid you was going to steal his followers because you have good content. I think he went live because he wanted to respond to whatever was going on in the video right now. I'm sure he probably over there saying Shamar followed me and whatnot. Try to hop on the tea early. I don't think that he thinks I'm going to steal his followers, because I think he got his followers locked in on they know what they are and not what they are and aren't allowed to do, if that makes any sense. But I do believe I have very good content, and I do believe that I see more and more people on the platform trying to head theirs in the direction of mine. But that's nothing but inspiration. I thought you. But I would like to share followers, because all my supporters are supporters of the Bussy Bunch as well. So I really don't like the negative motivation that you put on this side of the internet when I don't do nothing but support every single last one of y'all. So it'd be nice to get it back. I thought you'd come to Atlanta to beat me up. I love to see that. I don't back down from a fight. Yeah, Shamar will get in the field. Shamar, no more fights. No more fights. I can't these y'all. I need to, but all of y'all. I want to see some more poll videos, Honey Supreme. Shamar, fall back. I'm not on that with you. You tripping on me for real. You here? Okay, you here. I'm not gonna say specifically that it's you, but I already know that that's you. You're not on that. You're not on that BS. I already know that wasn't you, and I hate that. This is why I hate sometimes when they come on the internet and they speak so vaguely, because I get it. They don't want to give clout off on somebody else's name, but sometimes you have to mention the person's name so people don't get confused about who you're talking about. So Janet is not the person who is doing all that quote unquote alleged scammy stuff, and I don't want you no more, since you see Tony Supreme. You don't know how to stick to the game, boy. Maybe I need to date Shamar, because y'all don't know how to do it right. Y'all gotta Albo lasted the longest, boy. Y'all know how to do it right. If you making up, you got to make up. You know what I mean? I ain't saying Shamar won't wrong for telling you could come down and then, sneaking off on the back end with Larry. But hey, I'm going to tell you, Bedtime know how to do one thing. It's know how to make up. All we do is make up and break up. Shamar has so much talent. You're blessed. Remember that. Shout out to Sparks Kazan for that. Tommy, my son. Oh, they're going to be mad at me for laughing at that. You got the right one. Make some more music. Exactly. Go to the studio. Like, something. Don't be up here with this drama, man. We entertain with it and everything, but y'all don't get too personal with it. Y'all don't let y'all feelings and everything.
Let me tell you something, boy. All that keep trying to threaten me and stuff like that, you might as well let it go, baby. Because let me tell you something. I told you last night I didn't have no beef with you, and you keep trying to get on this internet and trying to comfort me. Boy, I'm telling you, this ain't what you want.
Well, Tommy, when you say you don't have a problem with a person and then you go online and tell everybody that you're cutting them off, and even when Tommy said that, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little lost when he said, like, look at him, like, look at Honey Supreme, look at him now. And I'm like, what? Look at him now. One, I still went to his channel the same way I did the other days, but I guess at that time I did not know that Tommy had deleted his full interview. Makes it more real. I like a strong man, like a firefighter, a strong man on the pole like a firefighter. I like a long hair, thick red bone, open up that lane, left and lane, Ming Yong, that bussy. Shorty know what's up, though. Keep singing on our day. You back again? Honey Supreme, look, listen to Bedtime. Listen to Bedtime. You don't have to. If you want Shamar back, this is not the way to do it. And I know you just want to be up and down in emotions, but I think y'all be too worried about how y'all look on this here internet. Okay, baby? Confidence is key. Esteem is everything. Go out and get the things that you want, because nobody's going to give them to you. No more drama. Get that money. Exactly. Don't make that money. Don't let it make you. Ain't gonna lie. I watch Honey Pole dance, and I got a wife. Janet, let me find out you part of the team. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Is you part of the team, or you just one of them people with a different thumbnail? But Shoot, I got a wife too. I be all up in their content. You know, I gotta see what's going on to repeat it. And I love Honey Supreme's pole dancing. Who that on the pole? That's you that on the pole. Girl, you am I am confident. Why you gotta curse after everything? Did I curse when I was speaking to you? You got time to think about it. You typing it and you still cursing. Why you get so offended so easily? I ain't saying I can tell you got high confidence. I can tell you got high confidence, but I do think y'all get a little riled up when somebody say something about y'all on this here internet. Yep, and that's the person you was looking for, Honey Supreme, and thank you for coming to me.
You pop little bitch. Pop little bitch.
Yeah, I see you with the content, Honey Supreme. I see you with the content.
I am not Jasmine. I am a
He going ham, y'all. Oh the dog. Yeah, I know we. Here we go. Now, I didn't realize that was about Tommy Kids, so I'm gonna overpass that one. But I get why you're upset. I think you definitely tried your hardest to play loyalty on both sides. And Tommy just wanted you to speak badly about people. That one was fine. That one was fine, T. I don't think the poll thing would have turned him off. You got a new man already, Shamar? Hold on, Lee Supreme. Don't be panhandling into my comments now. If Janet over here, she over here for me. You talk to Janet on your own end. And Janet doesn't get into drama. She stay right here in the comments and in the live streams. If y'all talk, y'all's talking the back end. Shamar, you should do. He a bottom. Shamar, too much. Sheesh. And he already said that he was he's not a verse, but he already said he's confident. What's that word you used, Honey Supreme? I like it. What was that word you used? That mass feminine or I don't know. I liked it. Either way, I really like how confident you are in your orientation. The show is Shamar. I like that y'all happily out and open on who y'all are, and I never heard y'all call nobody a maggot. Take away the M, put an F in front of it, because I can't stand when people use words like maggot or DIKE. That really pisses me off in this community. Okay, stop acting like I be talking to myself, Jimmy Cricket. You know, oh God, all these curse words. Okay, no.
I ushered this nigga into a clinic.
Hey, I gotta give it to y'all. Everybody, make sure y'all shout out Tommy the Gossip, Shamar Big Marco, and Honey Supreme, because they is waking it up today. Y'all forced me to get on live. I'm gonna be honest. I did not plan on getting on live because these live streams be acting stingy with my coin, and I just want to make posted videos. I get up here to speak to my bedtime bandits, and y'all are all making it worth it. So thank y'all, even though y'all running T Baby Sanders crazy over here. Not the chat letting y'all have it. Let
me break this down.
I ain't got time for all that faggot shit.
Yeah. I can't even give y'all a compliment. I just said I ain't never heard one of y'all. Let Bedtime stay in her own business. Whenever I think the best of, and that's what I'm saying. I think one of y'all should try to take the high road. And not always consort to going lowering yourself down to another person's level, and see how the internet reacts to you. Then I can guarantee you all of y'all will have 10 times the amount of subscribers that you have if you actually tried to throw in as much positivity as negativity, or actually respected your own community, because y'all are a part of it. And I would never call y'all that word or use any of that slang. So it's just messed up that y'all don't give the same respect back that other people give to y'all, especially when y'all are the influencers. I like a long read some of my bedtime bandits. I thought you were gonna act like a gentleman for me. Exactly. Come on, get them together, T baby. No more drama in my life. No one's gonna make me hurt again. I can't keep up with y'all. Y'all are so cute, by the way, arguing in my comments. Okay, we going back to the tea. Okay. Where's my YouTube? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. But like I said, it has been going down like a dog. But I don't know why Tommy deleted his live earlier. Hold on, let me see what he's doing now. Yeah, I know I'm just a neutral party. I don't speak on mental capacity or physical appearance.
Build a website.
Because I want all y'all to be successful. Hope all y'all content works out. Exactly. Y'all please stop cursing in the comments. T Baby Sanders is trying, but y'all know, you know what? And I ain't even gonna say it because if I say it, y'all gonna feel offended. But if you go look up right now, what does it mean when a person cannot have a conversation without cursing? Go look it up. Go look it up on Google right now. What does it mean? What does it typically mean when a person cannot have a conversation without cursing? And I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm just going to suggest y'all go look that up. I'm about to get back. Oh, Shamar said he about to get that thing bent over, bust down, bust it wide up, and then I tell her bring it back, bust it wide up, and then I tell her, and don't make no video of it, Shamar. Value yourself. You know you're a superstar, okay? And then you're a rising superstar, even if some people don't agree. But don't be sending your content out there like that. In my head, Shamar, I'm gonna be famous one day, and I would never send out no content like that. So please don't send it to nobody else, okay? It ain't better than mine. Honey Supreme say he ain't gonna work that thing. Oh Lord, it's getting spicy in here. Shamar, don't say nothing crazy in my chat now. You're already working T Baby Sanders to the bone. Tommy got bad when you told him the truth. And I mean, and Honey Supreme was clocking T. He ain't doing nothing but be real. He's not used to all this lying stuff. See, they experienced in it. He's still getting used to the lying game. Did you say illiterate is the meaning? Is it raining out here? Oh, okay, Mama, thank you for apologizing. See, I know you're not, Shamar. I know you can read and write. I don't care what nobody say. I don't go off what people say. I go about see. And you also pronounce words. Let's go see what my other ex-husband is doing. I don't know why it's loading like that. It's because he's in the middle of life.
And I'm clearing it up because about my child, I do not play about. Respectfully,
True.
I'm saying in the most genuine way.
True.
Keep my son name out y'all lying mouth. Y'all can talk about me all day. I don't care because I can take up for myself. My son, he's a child. My son do not even get whoopings. My son don't even get pinches. I don't even let nobody touch my child. They go for family, friends, mother, or father. I don't let nobody touch my child. So therefore, what I'm trying to tell y'all, stop believing in the heights and the lies. My son run that household over there. Trust and believe me. She's not going to put her hands on my child at all. And she has.
So I don't know if y'all know what Tommy is talking about, but apparently Messy Doll and Kaylee Gibbs. And Kay be killing me because everything in GTA, everything she says about Tommy, she does herself. When is somebody going to take the high road? Every single time somebody says something about somebody, they end up doing it themselves. Tommy is sitting here having a heart-to-heart with the people about people talking about his kids, but he talks about other people's kids. So I think I need to see Tommy not speak on nobody's kids for a month even when they do speak on his kids, so that when I can actually come through and say, you know what, Tommy doesn't do this BS. Y'all are the only ones doing it, so stop doing it. But when you decide not to do it for 48 hours and then you want everybody else to stop, it's a problem. Now, what they did say about Tommy's son was crazy to me. They apparently said something about his baby mama be basically doing things to their son that I can't say it on live, y'all. So things that somebody would normally call CPS for. Okay, I'm not saying that they did it, but that's what Messy Doll and Kayla Gibbs was saying. Something about an extension cord and all of this crazy stuff. But that's what happens when you have so much negativity that you pushed out. You're gonna get nothing but negativity back in. That's it. That's it, and that's all. And I feel bad for him that, this stuff is on the internet that eventually his son is going to have to see. And I'm not talking about his orientation, because there are plenty of even LGBTQ couples that are men and women who raise straight kids, just perfectly fine, educated kids who make it into universities, and actually relationships that even last just as long as heterosexual ones, if not more. Obviously, it's not as many studies going around. So that part to me is complete cap, but it's more so how you conduct yourself on this internet. You know what I mean? It's how you conduct yourself is what matters. It's not the fact that you're up here doing it. It's how you conduct yourself. When you come to your senses, I'll be here. Just call my name, I'll be there. Y'all hear how I hit that tone? He talks about people drinking. Shamar, when you coming to Houston? I'm talking about when you come to Houston, like you're gonna see me or something. I might let you see me, Shamar. You can't expose me though. What's real can never be broken. Okay. Now we talking. Okay, now we sending the sweet nothings. I can't stand Bessie Doll. Peggy, you can't stand. Yeah, girl, I'm not a fan. Because one day I watched him on the phone begging Shamar to be in his music video. I mean, Pure T begging, please, 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 please. And then the next day he was saying Shamar did something to his dog. I'm like, boy, I don't know how these people sleep at night. I'm going to be honest. Like, I could never be that grimy of a person, boy. He can't play victim to situations he helped create. Clock it, Mila. Clock it. That's why I don't like Tommy. He's too hypocritical. And like I said, Tommy has grown on me for sure a lot more in the beginning. And that's why I can't wait till he switches up his content from completely talking about Shamar 364 days a week to, moving in a different direction, because I do feel like he's entertaining and he can be funny. I just wish he went, like they say, with great power comes great responsibility. And I just don't, his power, sometimes he uses for the wrong thing. And that's what happens sometimes when people get a little bit of, and I know a lot of people have been watching them for years, but let's not forget, they have not been begging. They have not been selling themselves. At least Tommy hasn't, or Shamar, for the last 6 months. So, and Shamar for even longer. So imagine having to think about whether I'm going to talk about this person on the internet every day and have the whole internet hate me, or if I'm going to go back to, what, for money. Which one would you choose? So I can empathize. I can completely understand, but I think he should have more faith in himself, more faith in his content, and just get off this Shamar thing and get off this negativity whole thing. And just like, even if you're going to address something somebody do, at least address what you do. Hey, man, I know I talk about people's kids, but from now on, I'm not doing that no more, because I don't want people to continue to talk about my kids. So, you know what I'm saying? He don't have any other content, but he doesn't need any. It's all over the internet. All he do is got to go and that's why people are always like, I do get my views from Shamar on Tommy. I appreciate it. That's what I built my platform off of. But on my other channels, that's not where my algorithm is coming from. Eventually, your algorithm is going to start to pick up on the new things you do. It's going to take a while. If I go post a video on somebody random tomorrow, the views ain't going to jump up instantly unless I can continue, to post their video. So I think he has more content. I think he's just scared because of the type of content he has, which is very negative, and it's only talking bad about people and none of their good tea. I think he's scared to jump out into another category because he's the people who are going to clap back at him, if that makes any sense. But I don't know. I'm not in Tommy's mind. I'm not in his head. No, Shamar. No, we don't recommend calling none of that. Just like we don't want them calling adult protective services on you. We don't want them calling the police on you. We don't want them calling animal control on you. Now we know they did it and they wasn't right for doing it, but let's lead by example. If you don't do it to them, then when they do it to you, I can clock their tea. But if you do it back to them, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm glad we had. Girl, I'm trying. I'm trying to get through to them. I'm thinking I'm talking them to the video, trying to get directly to them, and I can't even get directly to them through in the video because. And I'm trying to get it, and I got them up close in person. I'm just saying, Shamar, you lead by example. You're doing really good with your life. You're doing really good in your life, and we all are proud of you. Just please try and maintain it. I know people be coming at you 365 days a week, but you show your supporters that you're above that BS. He said, I'm so tired, I can't be witty like I normally do. And man, not y'all turning up my chat. I am here for it. You said, I'm trying, girl. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. I'm trying. But I mess with all y'all though, man. I support every single last person in the busy button. Shamar locked me in on that Instagram, and I don't know, T-Baby is going crazy over there. Y'all gonna make me have to take care of T-Baby big time. But Shamar locked me in on that Instagram, and don't call no other blogger by mistake next time. Oh God, but it was funny. But I appreciate you trying to call me.
Have not put her hand on my doing him and his llama was over there talking about what they can talk about in the back of the phone, telling the kids what they drink and what they eat. But he's just a human llama.
Let me not play this. This is not the time. Oh, shit. I clicked on it by mistake. Oh, good. Thank you for taking it out, T-Baby. Lord Jesus. Well, Bedtime Bandits. I don't necessarily want to get into what Tommy is talking about because, like I said, I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth when it comes to these guidelines. But Messy Doll and Kay did say some crazy things about Tommy's son that would have made me crash out as well. But as you all know, we do the simple concept over here: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And if anybody can't figure that out, and if anybody doesn't want to follow that path, then we can't defend anybody with anything but receipts. And all we're gonna do is clock the tea and get entertainment out of it. Because all we can do is try. Shout out to all my Bedtime Bandits who turned me up in the chat, man. Honey Supreme said he subscribed. I think Albo is subscribed as well. I have to go check. So I'm saying they real Bedtime Bandits. Shamar, feel free to subscribe too. Feel free to subscribe to and Honey Supreme. I know you new on the scene, but I appreciate you having trust in me to come on through to the live chat, man. Anthony, not you hyping it. Not y'all instigating. Y'all gonna drive T-Baby up the wall today. Gotta stop the petty BS. Negativity only brings negativity. Exactly. It's like a magnet. Ain't nothing wrong with twerking. I love a good twerk. Who said that? What's wrong with that? Who said that? Who said that? Oh, is that what Tommy's talking about? Yeah, we ain't getting into that right now. Because it's too deep for me, and sometimes it's really hard to have empathy for people, and that's why y'all think bedtime is soft and whatnot, what I'm saying? But I do get to my limits on hearing people constantly say the same things repetitively and then not making a change to change them. Hold on, y'all, just 1 second. I gotta spark up, though. I done been up here with y'all way too long. And Shamar, you never told me when you said soon you was coming to Houston. Okay, well, hit me up when you come to Houston. Okay. He said tweaking. He said you tweaking, Marco. He said you tweaking. Not turkey. Girl, exactly. Like, I need to smoke some wine, everything, man. Shout out to the 70 people who've been rocking with me in here. Shamar, tell them to like the live. Like to smash the like button right below the live now. We done had Big Tommy gang up in here. Tommy the Gossip, the Donzada. We got Shamar, Big Marco, the Clock Dead T. What do you call it? What Pioneer? And we got Mr. Honey Supreme. Who that on the pole? Is you that on the pole? And no, we not gonna forget it. Free hour. And did y'all see that Kylie is apparently being chased down, somebody trying to unalive her, and y'all already knew I called it. Y'all already knew I called it, even though he didn't say it in that video when he caught her going through when he asked her what she was doing while I was asleep, and she started to get all nervous. I didn't even peep like her actions after that. I didn't even peep. 3 days later, the ITV dropped it. That man is looking for her, and he ready to unalive her, y'all. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it? I can't believe that, yo. He is ready to, and it seems like she love playing with fire in GTA YouTube. Ain't nobody really doing that in real life. Yeah, it's crazy work, bro. He said, I ain't gonna lie, I do this album Bookie, but yeah, I just hope he come back a little bit more positive and we not up here having the same conversations with him that we've been having for the last 375 days. And I think that that's the difference. And that's why I do think eventually this Hush Bandit, I do think eventually this content is going to, simmer down a little bit because we want to see progression. We want to see changes. We want to see positivity. All this arguing back and forth ain't going nowhere, but they do be waking it up with the new tea. I swear every day I think I'm going to do a new video. I done had a new video in my files for about 5 days and I could not drop it. Tommy the Gossip and Shamar refused to let me drop it because they always having tea and then I gotta go clock it. And it's not a bad problem to have. I ain't complaining. I'm just saying. Yep, again, they're trying to offer, man. They're trying to offer. And that video is doing good. It's one of my biggest videos in the last week with Kylie in it. And I'm sure that's just because the dude said he was gonna unalive her, but hold on. Play a little clip of it. We just hanging out for now, y'all. Shamar, the Bussy Bunch done gave us the tea. That's why I made the name Bussy Bunch because I couldn't keep saying all these names. That's the issue.
That was the second. The first one we ain't gonna do none of this, and the were way better than it. The
broke?
first one looked way better than got there on Kylie.
He was broke though, right the whole time.
Huh?
He was broke the whole time.
I ain't gonna lie because I keep it 1,000.
Yeah, I think I went too far.
Yeah.
That will, and then in my room for a whole week, and I took care of. I was paying the room, feeding us, and us, and getting him what he's smoking about him inconsiderate, self-centered, and selfish. I tell you, you can have some Pringles. They're brand new in the. These Pringles were brand new. The next day, my Pringles were gone.
Now you mad about the
Pringles. Everything's supposed to be here. He need to be taken care of. Simple as that.
Whoa. Hey.
Y'all hear that? He said Kylie needs to be taken care of. And not Kylie eating all the Pringles. Why would you eat all the Pringles, Kylie? And did y'all see the beginning of my video? The beginning was funny. Kylie ate that girl up.
And he with the right one. I'm not gonna go back and forth with that right one. Like simply, like it is what it is. Like, okay, and I used to got the okay. That was the second. The first one we ain't gonna do none of this, and the were way better than it.
Oh, not him saying that the other one got better pussy than Kylie. And that's what it be, not what it be, YouTube. Don't get it confused. Nah, because I was fighting for my life in this chat one day and drowned. She dragged me through the mud. I'm now, Darnell, I know that you got PTSD from that and whatnot, but I didn't. It was a busy chat that night, and I didn't see what was going down. I'm sorry that happened to you, and you're probably going to have to seek therapy after that.
The first one looked way better than got there on Kylie.
He was broke though, right the whole time.
Huh?
He was broke the whole time.
I ain't gonna lie because I keep it 1,000. One day he paid for the room and bought us something to eat. One day. Because
you said you sparked up too, Shamar. You taking a little smoke break. Everybody relax. Everybody in the chat right now, relax. Get you a raw, you know what I'm saying? Get you a Swisher Sweet Garcia Vega, smoking Garcia Vegas, different plans and different papers. That's my boy line from his old song. But You know, everybody just relax, cool off, cool off. You know, smoke a little bit, inhale, you know, exhale. Okay, you did lock me in. That's her man. Oh, baby, that's a sad case in itself. So apparently, this was one of her Johns that she was in a hotel room with for a week. And he said the whole time he was in the hotel room with her, she was eating up all the Pringles. She was, you know, smoking up all the stuff. And she did pay for the room one time, but then she think everything is hers. And he caught basically after he left, something went wrong with his accounts, and now he want her got.
I was struggling to come up with the money room and, for something to eat. That was like after 3 or 4 days I had been here. All the videos, the recent videos is in my room. My daughter is gay. She don't give a fuck I do. And my daughter is my only family that I have living.
So he don't care if he is exposed. He's saying that his daughter is part of the LGBT community, so that's the least of his worries. You know, he keep it on the low because he keep it on the low. He's more so worried about his stuff being gone. But y'all, look at this. I ain't trying to jump around, but y'all, I ain't gonna lie, stuff be funny.
Build a website you love.
I don't know who this person is, but they clearly done mess with Kylie. So if Kylie released the content, then I'm gonna release it.
Pocket denim shape. You had the nerve to post me on your close friends like I'm not known everywhere. What makes you think I wasn't gonna see? Huh? What makes you thought I wasn't gonna see this? And look what the name say. This is what y'all be.
And I'm sorry, y'all, I had to cut it out, but a girl at McDonald's took a picture of Kylie from the back showing all her SSA and whatnot, even though I don't know why it was out in McDonald's to begin with. And she said, this is what y'all be effing on, basically. So Kylie had to clap back. And we're going to play this little funny thing on the way out because I really got to get out of here and go edit the video because Honey Supreme, Time, me, and Shamar have been dropping content all day. I know I got to break it down, bust it down, and pass it around for y'all. But thank you.
Laughing emoji.
Sorry, thank you to everybody who sent cash apps and super chats, and thank you to everybody who was in the chat.
So you taking pictures of that's slander, that's discrimination, and you work at the McDonald's. I will be calling and getting you fired tomorrow. No! Miss Keep Up with Tay, and I will be coming up there personally. So I hope you ready. Be ready, you double barrel, big back, fat back, sausage, shoestring neck ass, detergent bottle game, the detergent bottle built. Damn! Hope you ready. Because I will be coming up there tomorrow. And I will be letting your manager know my auntie. I will be letting Miss Paula. Then I will be letting Miss Paula.
Oh, yeah, let me get my favorite part before I read y'all content.
Miss Paula.
Where is it?
Why are you built like a folded, bad-shaped origami? I'm disappointed in you, darling.
Not an origami, Lord.
I'm very much disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you because you took a picture of me when nobody told you to take a picture of me.
This is funny, bro, y'all.
I'm scarred for life. I'm scarred. You posted me while you were working at your job. You were supposed to be making my McDonald's. You were supposed to be frying my chicken nuggets. You were supposed to try my fries and fresh greens.
Boy, that was that, man. And that's one thing I like about Kylie. Whatever, I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about Kylie, but Kylie is out there making their own content, okay? Not talking about somebody every single video, making their own content, and we're completely getting entertained off their life. and what the heck they got going on. But she killed me with drop them fries. And again, I don't really be throwing no shade when I, clock the little baby bedtime bandits, but I really do put a lot of work into my content, whether it comes through sound effects, memes, or gifs. And obviously, all of this stuff has been around the internet years and years and years and years before I came to the Bushy Bunch sector. But as you can see, it is more and more people are starting to pick up on it. So it's all cool with me. But, I just want people to understand that I do put a lot of work into my content, just like everyone else. So, some respect levels need to be had. But anybody who is joining my live stream, I appreciate y'all for joining, whether you be, a creator, a blogger, or a supporter. But Sparkly said, go ahead and drop my favorite show. I know you love it. We're gonna drop episode number 72,000 of the Bushy Bunch. I'm out. Understandably so, but I actually got more views when I went to this, but understandably so. All money ain't good money, but I appreciate you riding with me over here anyway. The clip said, oh my, and not you joining me, clipped. I appreciate it. Kylie in the run like fugitive on the Underground Railroad. And she said that she basically is bankrupt and that's why she's homeless. That's crazy. You need to join the scamming meme to a messy bitch who lives for drama. That's bish with SH, not TICCH, y'all, by the way. Hello for Tommy Clip. Send it to me. You need to Joanne the scammer meme. Send me the meme so I can do it before they listen to you and get it. You know how the girls do. But I appreciate everybody who joined me in the live chat. So I appreciate Reby, JP Ski, my Darnell, T Baby Sanders, as always, man, be doing her thing, man. Big Marco in the chat, Honey Supreme, Tommy the Gossip, woo, Anthony. I really can't see nothing, but Janet came through and stopped through just to clear some things up because she always there in the background, and I know it, and I appreciate all her love and support. Everybody, man, I was trying to get back to the super chat, but y'all been rolling these chats up. Man, I appreciate everybody who supports every single person in the Bushy Bunch, in addition to the Bedtime Bandits, because one thing we're going to do is not just watch, but analyze. I love y'all. I'm about to get on up out of here. Peace.